all. I'm China, so in case you're joining me for the first time, this is my channel, That Girl China, where I do sometimes some crafts, some decorating, but mainly Dollar Tree hauls, and that's what we're going to be doing today. I have a lot of nice stuff to show you. Some of it new, some of the stuff has been at the store for quite some time, but what I'm trying to do is show you new ways to utilize products that they carry year round, where you can work them into your decor, you can work them into, you know, any get-togethers or parties that you may be having. And so that's kind of where we're at with today's haul. All right, so let's jump right in because I have a lot to show you. We've got a lot of ground to cover. Okay, so first things first, this is going to be like a montage of all different kind of items that they have. We're going to start out with jet puffed marshmallow cream. So we have a name brand product here, and you are getting 7 ounces. So what I purchased this for, obviously if you guys make desserts and you like to make desserts that are inclusive of marshmallow cream, this is a great pickup because you don't have to melt it. It's already ready to go. What I want to use it for is to put it in the Easter themed charcuterie board that I'm going to be creating. That should be coming up in the next video. Either I'm going to be doing the Easter tablescape in my next video or the charcuterie board. One of the two is going to be in the next video. So what I was thinking about with this is putting it in those little bowls that I showed. Let's see if I can reach them, because I don't want everything to collapse. I have quite a bit of stuff up here on the counter, guys. Okay, so I showed these little bowls that you can get in the party section of Dollar Tree. So it's called Caterer's Corner is the brand. This is something that is carried by Dollar Tree, so your store should have it. And what I was thinking of is putting the marshmallow cream inside the bowl and then topping it with sprinkles. So these are items that you can pick up at the Dollar Tree. So towards the end of the video, I'm going to be doing another edible DIY using only Dollar Tree products. So stay tuned for that if that's something that you're interested in. So they have rainbow sprinkles. This is by Supreme Tradition. And this is just a great buy that you can pick up at Dollar Tree all the time. I pick it up in the section where they have their pantry foods and where they carry their other seasonings and spices. So you're getting 3.25 ounces of sprinkles in a variety of colors, as you can see. And so like I said, what I plan to do is put the marshmallow cream in here, put some sprinkles in here, and this would be a make for a great dip if you're doing like a dessert or sweet theme charcuterie board or for any occasion. So those are items that you can pick up at the Dollar Tree. So sprinkles, the jet puffed marshmallow cream, and those are going to be items that I'm going to be using to create this edible craft. Another alternative is to use frosting. So maybe you're not a fan of marshmallow and you prefer frosting. The same technique can be used. You can use a bowl, you can scoop or spoon the frosting into this bowl, and a cuter way to do it would be if you have like a piping bag and then you can kind of squeeze it in and create like a little swirl. You could put it in the bowl and then top it with your sprinkles and have it as a center to your charcuterie board as a dip. You add the sprinkles in there and it'll just bring a lot of color and make the board all the more funner. So, okay, so those are some items, and I definitely will be using those in today's DIY edible craft. So also picked up, because you know, as Easter is going to be coming up pretty soon, not quite yet, but we want to plan ahead of time while they're putting the products out so we don't miss out. And they get shopped out of the store, and by the time you make it up there, they're gone. So I picked up these Peeps brand jelly beans. So I bought them because, you know, we definitely have to have jelly beans on an Easter themed board. And also because of the beautiful colors. They come in pastels, which perfectly ties into the theme that I'm going for. And it comes with 4 colors. The colors are also different flavors. So there is marshmallow flavor, strawberry, lemon, and blueberry. And of course, this being a name brand. So I picked up a few of these because I'm going to be adding them to the charcuterie board. Which, like I said, it's either going to be in my next video or the one to follow. I'm debating whether I'm going to do the table spread or the charcuterie. Either way, next video will definitely be one of the two. So yeah, I picked these up, and in this situation, you are getting 4 ounces, and these are also perfect to stuff the little Easter eggs if you do Easter egg hunts during that holiday. Okay, so another item that I picked up, this is not food related, But this is by the brand Fashion Angels. So you're getting posters that you can design with watercolor paints. So it comes with 8 watercolor paints in this variety of colors, and then these are the 2 poster designs. So here you have like a heart that's shaped like a peace sign, and then you also have this one with the flowers and the what are these, butterflies. Look how pretty this is. So again, the set includes 2 posters and 8 watercolors, and including the brush. So this is great. Again, like if you're sending care packages, you know, to your grandkids, or also if you're going to have kids over for maybe a birthday party, these are great as little, you know, activities, you know, to keep the kids entertained. It's very affordable because at $1 or $1.25 each, you can afford to buy every child that attends the party one. And this could be like an activity they do during a party, or if you're having a slumber party, this would be another thing. Or if your grandkids are coming to visit and you want to keep them entertained, this would be something fun for y'all to do as a family. And it's so affordable to be able to buy everyone their own little set, and it's just super cute. So they come in a variety of posters and activity sets. This is just one of the several that I've picked up, and I will show you others in future videos. But yeah, definitely a great buy at $1.25, especially when you have kids and you're trying to keep them entertained. Okay, so back to food. I thought of these because, you know, I'm doing that little dip, and I was thinking how cute would it be if you dipped all of these, you know, just at the ends, and then you put little sprinkles on them. It would just make them look all the cuter. And so they are strawberry wafers by the brand Columbina, I don't know. Don't get, I'm probably totally screwing that name up. But look how many you're getting, y'all. And they're individually wrapped. These are individually wrapped. So you can leave them that way, or, you know, you could pull them out of their packages. And these would be super on a charcuterie board, whether it be Valentine's Day because they're pink, whether it be Mother's Day, or even Easter. So I picked them up for the Easter. Or you can just have them around as a dessert. And I like it because it's individually wrapped, so it's helping with portion control. So it says here for each package, it's 130 calories, and that you are getting, it looks like more, but it says 10 servings per container. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I feel like there's more in here. It feels like there's 20. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there's 20 in here, y'all. You're getting 20 sets of 2. So there's 2 per little package, and there's 20 of them in here. Wow, that is a really, really great deal for $1.25. And I'm not sure if they came in other flavors. I think that they did. Vanilla, I want to say vanilla. I could be wrong, but I'm almost certain that I recall seeing them in vanilla. So if you're not a fan of strawberry, you can always pick up the vanilla variety. But this is a really great deal for $1.25, and especially because they're individually wrapped. So you don't have to eat them all in one sitting. You have to worry about them getting stale. You can just, you know, take as many at a time as you like. Okay, this is also something that's food related. And, you know, again, if you're doing more traditional charcuterie board, you know, you tend to have your crackers and your cheeses and your fruits. But I think this would work for any kind of occasion. You know, whether you're having your soup, you know, maybe you're doing a heavy hors d'oeuvre. It even shows a charcuterie board in the picture here on the side of these crackers. So these are great for, you know, entertaining, for, you know, just snacking around the house. I plan to use them in the board. And what they are is Breton original, light, tender, crisp texture, and they're crackers. Says that you're getting 3.95 ounces. This is perfect for what I plan to do with them. And I bought them because they're kind of a neutral flavor in terms of like crackers. They're not seasoned, they're not garlicky or anything of the sort. So I like them because I feel like they would work okay with, you know, the toppings that I plan to use in my Easter board. So this is something you can pick up year round. Again, if you like doing those type of boards, if you like cheese, maybe hard salami or something with crackers, soups, dips. We do a lot of like rotisserie style chicken salads at our house, tuna salads, and I love to dip like pita chips in that. We'll do them in wraps, but definitely like to dip them in crackers as well. So this is a great buy still at $1.25. Okay. This is also something they carry year round all the time. I'm sure your stores have these. I've seen them hauled 1,000 times. And as much as I go to the Dollar Tree, I have seen them in the stores almost every time that I go, which are these European cookies. They're classic shortbread. These are gorgeous. I love the shape of them, the design that they have, and I'm planning to use them in today's edible craft that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to doll these up. They're already a cute cookie. They're beautiful just the way that they come. But what we're going to do is we're going to bring them up a couple points with what I plan to do with them. And you can add these again to, if you're putting out a spread, you're putting out a charcuterie board, or for whatever occasion, or just a snack around the house. If you are a fan of shortbread, which I am, I love shortbread cookies. I especially love when they have like pecans and stuff in them. These don't come that way, but I'm sure they're still good. I've never tried them, though they sell them all the time. So today's going to be an adventure to see how these are going to taste. And I plan to use them in that board that I'm going to create in the next video, or the one to come. So here it says 2 cookies, 180 calories, and you are getting 5.3 ounces of cookies. And it says it has 4.5 servings of those. So yes, those are going to be used today, and I'll show you exactly what I plan to do with them. Okay, something super cute that I found. Adorable, especially if you have young children that are learning to read, and you're trying to teach your children good values, how to be good people. You have to start when they're young, not just by reading them books, but by modeling that behavior, because you have to lead by example. But these are a great start, especially for your younger readers. Now, I wish they had these. I'm sure they did. Maybe they did have these little books when my sons were young. Now they're adults, so it's kind of like, I hope that I put in those, good values in for them. We'll see, because so far so good. But if you have little ones, or especially, in that pre-K, kindergarten age, this is a perfect time to start with this. And for grandkids as well, for nieces and nephews. So it's called Little Blessings. It's a collection of books. It seems that Dollar Tree puts out, collections related to this title, Little Blessings. So here's the first one. And, the dolphin is really what caught my eye, and the illustration style. Really pretty, beautiful, but most importantly, the meaning behind it. So this comes with a collection of 4 books. And this one says to be patient. So it's teaching children about patience. They're short reads, so if you want to do them at night, look at the pictures. How cute is this with the camel? These would be not terribly long reads, and it will keep a child's attention. Because when the book is long and drawn out, you're going to lose their attention. So these are perfectly timed. They're not long. It takes 5 minutes to read them. So these are great as nighttime reads. So this is one of them, to be patient. Also saw this one. This one says that love is kind. And look at the little elephants. How cute are those? And it's the same thing. So this is teaching you about being kind and about love. And just the beautiful pictures. So another great thing about these books is it says on the back that there's a QR code, and you can scan to listen to beloved songs of celebration as you enjoy your Little Blessings book. So if you'll see here, right here in the back, there's that QR code, and it's telling you that you can listen to music tied to these books. So, just another little extra thing. That comes with the little books there. Okay, also, Little Blessings, Be Joyful. And this one has a kangaroo. Oh, look, here's some little horses. Look how cute. Just really adorable. And the last one of the collection, so I picked up all 4. Little Blessings, Faith is Strong. And then you have a bald eagle here. How beautiful is this? And look, and they're hard pages, hardcover. So they're perfect for younger children. Okay, so those are the 4. So we have, just as a recap here, we have Love is Strong, or Faith is Strong, rather. Faith is Strong. We have Be Joyful, and Love is Kind, and also Be Patient. So these are the 4 from the collection. So if you have little ones at home and you enjoy reading to them, this would be a great pickup. So something to be on the lookout for. Also, it would be great to add them into Easter baskets or into, you know, if you send care packages, because they're little books, they're lightweight, so it shouldn't add too much or bulk up the cost of shipping. Okay, and I'm wearing my shirt that I made from Dollar Tree, y'all. Now the shirt I didn't get at Dollar Tree, I think I got it at Michael's, but the iron-on, the feather, I got it, and I have washed this shirt, believe it. I've washed it in the washing machine, and the feather is still going strong. So it was an iron-on that they sold at Dollar Tree. It pops up every now and then, but I ironed it onto the shirt, and so far, it's still on there. Okay, another thing that I picked up, you know, we're always, us women, you know, we're always pulling our hair back, putting it in a bun, putting it in a ponytail, you know, throwing it in a braid, wanting it out of the way, and elastics is a way to go. But these are super cute. How cute are these? So you're getting 12. And these are by Greenbrier, but I liked the variety of colors, but what I especially liked is how it says love here with the little beads. So this is really what drew my attention. It's more like a little novelty thing, because you're only getting one of them with the beads, but it's just so cute. And if you're throwing a little gift set together for someone, or, you know, you're putting stuff aside for stocking stuffers, or for a little birthday party, or a little Valentine's Day, especially because it says love, this is a great thing to pick up. And it's also a really great buy at $1.25, because I have bought, you know, ponytail holders at other places, you know, and they carry Goody on occasion, which is a name brand, Scunchie, another name brand. So you will find name brands at the Dollar Tree. But these tend to be more than $1.25, you know, even at your local Walmart. So if you're in need of elastic or ponytail holders, I say always look to the Dollar Tree first, because they come in a variety of colors, not just these. And these are the ouchless kinds, or the ones that are not supposed to pull on your hair. And I use them all the time, and they really work very well. So I picked them up mainly because of the little beading is what drew my attention. Okay, these are super, super cute. And I'm so excited to show these to you. And I want to say something that they carried before. So, as y'all know, I plan to do a gorgeous, well, in my opinion, a really beautiful spring-like Easter-themed tablescape. So it's going to be decked down to the nines. Every item that I plan to use, I think with the exception of two things, and it's not because Dollar Tree doesn't carry them, it's just they haven't come out yet, and I didn't want to wait. So I bought those two things elsewhere, but you can get them at the Dollar Tree. But outside of that, everything else is from the Dollar Tree. So 99% of what's going to go on that table is Dollar Tree. We're going to make it look expensive, over the top, beautiful, using primarily Dollar Tree products. So I want to show you how you can create that look. Okay, so this is something that I'm planning to use in the tablescape, because I'm doing a spring Easter theme, and it's these adorable little wooden, these are 100% wood, they're birdhouses. So they come in a variety of, I believe, 2 different types. There may be more. I came across these 2. So what I was thinking for these is, these I'm planning to use on my tablescape. I haven't decided how. I just know that I want to incorporate them. Because when I think of spring, I think of birds, I think of flowers, and, you know, the gardens and outdoors. And so that ties into Easter. But there's so many things that you can do with these. Okay, so let's talk about, you know, decorating a tier tray. These are so tiny, and they're perfect size for tier trays. So now let's say you don't like the nude wood color. You can paint them. They're super easy to paint, and they sell acrylic paints at the Dollar Tree. So this would be so easy to change up and make it and personalize it and give it your own look. You can even use rub-on transfers on them, which they also sell at the Dollar Tree. So if you want to give them another look, paint them, do some rub-on transfers, and they will change, you know, to give it a different look, and you can style it to your decor and put this in your kitchen or put it in a tier tray. So adorable. I'm going to use it in the tablescape. Another thing that you can do with these is, if you add a dowel to them, or you glue some kind of stake or something, you can put these out in your garden, and you can tier them at different heights. So if you have beautiful flowers, a beautiful garden, nice landscaping outside, and you want to give it another look, how cute would it be if you had 3 of these, and maybe one's at this height, this one's a little bit higher, and then you have your third one a little bit lower. So I would, you know, again, put dowels in the back of them or some kind of a stake that you can attach, glue it to the back. I would suggest treating it with like some kind of water seal. You can keep it in its natural state, or again, you can paint it to whatever color you want to do it with, and then just put them in your garden. Or if you have container gardens, you have beautiful large planters, large pots where you have flowers, maybe right outside your front door. These would look so cute, stuck in there on some little, like a stem or a dowel, some kind of a stake, and you can put them in your garden outside. Or, let's say you're going to have a bunch of kiddos over. You're having a slumber party. The grandkids are coming over and you want to keep them occupied, or you want to do a little art craft with them. Everyone can get their own little birdhouse and they can paint it however they like. You could even bring in elements from outside, sticks, little pebbles, pine cones, and you can use those elements to decorate your little birdhouses, so they can have a more natural look. Or you can use the little craft items that they sell at Dollar Tree. They sell rhinestones, they sell pipe cleaners, they sell glitter. There's all kind of stuff that you can do with these, and they would be a lot of fun. So I'm thinking like tier tray, garden, my tablescape. So that's kind of where my mind is going, but there's like 1,001 things that you can do with them, and they are super adorable. And at $1.25, these are a very good deal. All right, so I'm going to stick these out of the way, guys. And then let's move forward with the next items that I'm going to show you. Okay, so speaking of spring, I came across, they're starting to put out a lot of spring florals. So remember that I'm going to be doing a spring tablescape. I'm going to need spring flowers to create that look. It's going to be so cute, y'all. I'm so excited. I think that's going to be the next thing I'm going to do. So I think that's going to come before the charcuterie board. So I picked up some lilacs. Look how beautiful they are. They do come in a variety of colors. I picked them up in this white color. So each little bunch costs $1.25, but I thought they were super pretty, and I want to keep my table with very light colors. I didn't want it to be busy with pinks and yellows and all, which you can do. If that's something that you prefer using pastel colors, you could use what I'm about to do and just tweak it to your your taste, your color scheme. I want to do a very like neutral colors, a lot of neutral colors. You'll see it. You'll see it when I do. I can tell you all day long, but it's better. I can show you better than I can tell you. So I picked up several of these. And the great thing about these is once I'm done using them on the tablescape, I can create really pretty floral arrangements and put them throughout my house to kind of bring spring indoors. Or, if you guys make wreaths, for those of you who do crafting, you make wreaths, you can use these and add these to your wreaths if you want to do a spring wreath. You also can use them outdoors. If you're like me and you like literally kill everything that you in terms of plants, you kill whatever kind of plant is given to you. If somebody gives you a plant, you're going to kill it. It's basically what's going to happen. I wouldn't put these, directly like in the sun as they may fade. Or they, if they get rained on or something like this, unless you just plan to do them out there for a season or so, I think they'd be okay. But what I plan to do is I'm going to recycle them when I'm done with my tablescape, I'm going to use them in some planters outside, because like I said, I'm trying to create my own outdoor version of the Golden Girls lanai. Now, it's not going to look exactly like it, but I'm thinking of the outdoor elements and creating a beautiful patio. I've bought everything that I need to create that. So that video is going to be coming up if you are interested in creating a beautiful outdoor space on a budget. So I have gone like out of my way to try to make sure that I did this very inexpensively, but it's going to look like I spent a lot of money. And I'm going to incorporate some faux flowers out there for the simple fact that we don't have a green thumb. Okay, so speaking of florals, I also picked up these, all right? These seem to attach themselves to everything. Okay, so I picked up some greenery, and oh my God, am I in love with this right here. This, again, is so, look how beautiful and lush that it is. So this is just being called foliage. It doesn't say what kind of foliage it is. All it is, some kind of greenery, which I'm going to incorporate on that tablescape. But again, you guys, for those of you who love to do, decorating, these look good stuck in on bookshelves. If you have vases, pots, planters, you want to put these in. These are beautiful. They will look great in a kitchen. Also, if you're going to use them outdoors, they're plastic, so you don't really have to worry too much about, in terms of the elements out there. Putting them out there, you're creating a look. And of course, if you do crafting, you do your own wreaths. These will look great on wreaths and crafts. So there's all kind of uses for this. I'm going to use it for the tablescape. And then once that's done, I'm going to bring them outside and use them in my outdoor space. So we'll see how that's going to go along. But yeah, it's still a really great buy at $1.25. So I picked these up. I picked up several of those. And I still have more to show. I did pick up other florals, but I will show those in a future video. So since we're talking about flowers, well, obviously you need somewhere to put these flowers. I have some beautiful vases that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I will show those to you in the next video. And those are going to go on that tablescape. But I also picked up these. So these are, what are they called? A planter, basically, yeah, duh. And what I loved about these is they have a very modern matte black look to them. So the color scheme that I'm going with outside is going to be black and bold black and white stripes with green accents, and a pop of color is going to be fuchsia. So those are my pop of colors, the greenery and the fuchsia. And I'm going to string lights overhead. Oh, it's gonna be cute, y'all. Okay, so I can get excited and I can go on a tangent on that, but we're talking about these pots right now. So I'm gonna be using these outside. Now what I like about them is they're very sturdy, they're very well made. I mean, you can hear that they're real hard, thick plastic, and they do have holes that you can punch out for drainage. They're right there, and they're roughly good size. But most importantly, the matte finish. I don't like some of this terribly shiny. That kind of turns me off. So I tend to go for like matte stuff. In case you haven't seen, some of my decor around the house. So I picked up several of these, and I'm going to be using them in my outdoor space. They do come in a variety of colors. So if you're like, you know what, black is not my thing. Black doesn't say spring to me. Maybe you want, blues and reds and teals and other colors. They do come in other colors. And there's also shiny versions of it. So if you like one with more sheen, more shine, and not a mattified look, they do have those as well. So be on the hunt for those of you who love gardening or creating a really beautiful outdoor space. Okay, so is this the last item? Yes, this is the last item. So the last item I'm going to show you are gardening. Okay, so these are, what are we calling them? Hanging wire basket. And it says it's for the garden. You don't have to use them in the garden. That's what I'm going to be doing with them. I'm going to be buying that cocoa liner stuff, and I'm going to be putting live plants in here, is what I think. And I'm going to be hanging them from the lighting and stuff. I plan on stringing across the patio area. So, perfect for hanging plants. Absolutely stunning. Perfect. Especially those real pretty ones that kind of droop down, the ivy and those type of plants. But you can also, I think these would work okay if you were to use them like in a kitchen, and maybe you hang, fruit, vegetables. Some people like onions or potatoes or fruit that you don't, fruit and vegetables that you don't refrigerate. And maybe you want to hang them from, inside your home, like on display. Now, this is, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to tell you that this is of the utmost highest quality. If you keep the weight light, it should be okay. Would they take a lot of weight? No. So I would be careful with that. You can judge it once you pick them up, how much weight this item can sustain. But I would be, just keep that in mind when you buy it. They do sell these at other stores. I've seen them at home, like the decor store. You can pick these up elsewhere, and they're more durable and of a better quality. So, if you want one and you want to use it for heavier weight, then I would go that route. If you're like me, these are going to go outside. I'm going to put, some lightweight flowers in there is what I'm going to do. And so these will work perfect for me. But what I would do with them if, and I would even consider hanging them and putting, like vegetables or fruit or something in here. But again, you want to keep it very lightweight. So if you want more heavy duty, then no, go elsewhere. So I picked up several of these. And I think these are a great deal at $1.25. Now, guys, if you don't like the color black, you know, I think they come in another color. I don't remember. But if you don't like that color, spray paint them gold. Spray paint them white. Spray paint them pink. Whatever color you like. And spray painting something like that costs next to nothing and is very easy to do. Anybody could do it. So, you know, you can just doll them up and change them up. Teal, you can spray paint them teal, baby blue, purple, whatever colors you like. I bought black because that's already the look that I'm going for, and that's going to work for my decor. All right, guys, so now we're going to get to the portion of the video where we're going to be doing the craft. I haven't tested it out before starting today, so we're going to kind of wing it together. So I hope you like what I've come up with today. I'll be right back. I'm going to set my little station up, and then we'll start on our edible craft. Thank you for watching. Okay, y'all, so right here what I have is the Pillsbury Doughboy Vanilla Frosting. Okay, I took out one of the cookies from this package here. Okay, and I have the sprinkles from the Dollar Tree, you know, the bottle, the sprinkles. And I have a Ziploc bag. Now, if you have a piping bag, this will work better. Or also they sell those, what are they called? They're bottles with, they're clear bottles with caps, and you can transfer like mustard or ketchup into them. And they come with a little cap. If I find them online, I'll put the picture in here, I'll insert it so you'll know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to cut the tip off of this Ziploc bag. So I'm going to make my own version of what would be a piping bag. Now, I've not done this before. So I have done something like this before, but I had the right tools. I had a piping bag. So I'm doing this with a Ziploc bag. I put a couple of spoonfuls of frosting in here. And now what I'm doing is I'm just going to follow the design of the cookie. So, you know, it has its own little swirl pattern. And I'm pretty sure you guys know where I'm going with this. So you just follow the swirls on the cookie. And you can make the hole in the piping bag as small as you want or as large as you want. I'm trying to not make it too thick because, you know, the cookie is not that big. It looks bigger in the package on the outside. So what I can do is I could have made the hole smaller when I cut the bag, the tip. Or if you have, again, a piping bag, a professional one. So here's what it looks like. Okay, swirl. Right now it looks a little bit messy, but I think pretty good considering this is my first time. So this is what it looks like. Now you can also do this with, you know, if you have like Rice Krispie treats, you have those, and you're just going to dust the what is it called? The sprinkles onto the cookies. I hope this comes out good because y'all, I've not tried it. So this is like my first time. This is just an idea that I had. This could be a complete and utter failure. So we'll see as soon as I finish up here. So now we're gonna dust off the excess sprinkles, and then this is what you're left. Looking at it is not all. This is not all that cute, y'all. Okay, so this is, I feel like, could be a complete disaster. But I still think that this is a pretty cookie. What I would do differently is I would have cut the hole smaller so that the lines could have been finer on the cookie itself. So I still think that this is a pretty cookie, and it is something that you can use on a, you know, a charcuterie board. Now, let's say you want to do something like this for Christmas, then I would just find, you know, sprinkles that are in that red, green, the more traditional colors. You know, if you want to do this for Valentine's Day, you find your red and your pink sprinkles. This is what I found at Dollar Tree. So, this is what I'm working with. So I think the cookie's still pretty, y'all. It was an attempt, but you know, just an idea that I had. I feel like if the cookie would have been a little bit larger, it would have worked better. Let's see if I do it. If y'all want to stick around, we'll do one more. Maybe I will do every other line, and let's see how that goes. So I'll do it not as, I'm going to try to do it a little bit thinner. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Thank you for bearing with me. This is my attempt at I'm not a baker like by any stretch of the imagination. I'm gonna come back over here. Maybe do it every other line so it won't be as thick, you know? Okay, and then maybe a little circle in the middle. So let's try it like that and see if that works out better. Okay, so as you can see, I didn't do every little curvature, every little design that it had here. Okay, so now I'm gonna just kind of sprinkle it on here. All right, let's see. Maybe it'll come out better this way. Okay, so now we'll dump the excess sprinkles off of here. Yeah, I think this way came out cuter. Oh, it did come out cuter. Okay, guys, so the trick to doing this is to not do every line, to do every other line, or if you have a more fine point on your piping bag. You know, I just use a Ziploc bag. I could have cut the tip off smaller so it wouldn't have been as much coming out at one time, but look how cute this cookie is. So this is what I plan to use possibly on my charcuterie board just to give it a pop of color and so that I can incorporate the cookies and ingredients that I'm picking up at the Dollar Tree. You could do this if you want to do like a holiday spread, or if you want to make something special for your coworkers or your kids, just a little treat. It doesn't have to be something every day because it's very sweet, you know, it's a lot, you know, you got the shortbread, you got the sprinkles and all that, but I thought this would be a real fun idea. Okay, so through trial and error, we learned if you do it this way, it's still a pretty cookie, but it looks a little bit more refined, more detailed if you do every other line on the swirl of that shortbread cookie. There are other cookies that they sell there that you can try them on, or like I said, you can also do this on a, what is it called? On Rice Krispie treats. That would be really cute. You're going to do little polka dots and then add little sprinkles. But this basically concludes today's Dollar Tree haul. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's edible craft, and hopefully it's something you'll plan on doing. If there's something that you enjoyed in today's video, please comment it down below. What's on your wish list? I would love to read those. Or do you have any other ideas to do with this type of cookie and with this type of idea? Thank you all. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I hope to catch you at the Dollar Tree. Bye, guys.